Yes, sir, we promised you a great main event here tonight. Yes, sir, we promised you a great main event here tonight. Only here tonight. Only here tonight.
Yo, yo, yo! What up, guys? And welcome to the Midcard Express. To the front of me, before he gets mad at me, like last time, I have the gorgeous, the sexy, the strong, the buff, Tony, baby. How are you, brother?
Doing alright, pretty tired.
Damn, why is that?
Because this is pretty early in the morning.
Damn, guess what, guys? This is our first podcast in the morning. So, good morning to you guys.
It's not that early.
Already bitching. And to the left of me, I have El Señor Don Gato.
Hey, what's up? With this introduction, I'm gonna start speaking in Spanish. What the fuck, El Señor?
El Señor Don Gato. That sounds pretty classy as fuck.
You said so. You sound like a fucking beaner. Well, I am, but...
Yeah, I was like, that's pretty accurate. That's pretty accurate. All right, anyways, guys, before I get jumped by my fellow Mexicans here, let's start off with a little video-active talk right here. I don't know if you guys heard, but there's going to be this video game, and it's called... What's it called?
I was like, video active talk. I was like, what the hell?
Talking about the video game world for you guys that love playing video games out there. There's going to be a new pro wrestling game out there called Fire Pro Wrestling. Can you talk a little about it, Tony?
Yeah, it's bullshit because it's only it's only for the PS4, and it's gonna have exclusive to the entire New Japan roster. And I'm just pretty devastated because it's on PS4 and I have an Xbox.
I mean, I have a PS4, so...
Nobody asked you.
It looks like it's gonna be really cool. I don't give a fuck whether you ask or not.
Oh,
I'm telling you, bro, we need to start recording more in the mornings. He's a little savage here.
Nah.
But yeah, I mean, the commercial was pretty dope. It has Kenny, and then he's getting beat up, and then he tags in Ibushi, and then they do their whole Golden Lovers, Golden Trigger.
Yeah. That's how recent it is. Like, the video games, it has all that already. Unless they're new and they're like, oh, well, let's incorporate it.
But this is not a New Japan game, right? There's gonna be more shit in the game, or is it just New Japan?
No, yeah, there's
more stuff, but like in terms of like
who's gonna be in
the
it?
brand, it's New Japan basically. Like it's a bunch of indie guys.
Yeah. So basically, it's just
everyone that's not in WWE.
Yeah, and again, it's good. It's great that they're able to use the New Japan guys again. They got a contract for it. They're able to use them because if not, there'd be no Kenny. And also, they're focusing on the factions, bro.
Is all the Bullet Club there?
Yeah.
Because not everybody's signed with New Japan.
Yeah, and Bullet Club's in there.
I don't know if is Cody. Cody's not signed with New Japan or Hangman Page.
I don't know if they're going to be in the game, though, but it's stuff like
I don't think so.
Bullet Club is in there. Los Ingobernables are in there.
Chaos.
And then Chaos is in there, and there's another faction in there, too. So you have groups in there, and they're actually like it said that the stories within that game were like heavily concentrated on the factions too. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, so maybe Marty and all that are not on the game, because I know the Young Bucks and Kenny they do have contract with New Japan. I don't know about anybody else.
Well, if the other guys are independent, it'd be even easier then, no? Like, in other words, they would be able to use them because New Japan wouldn't have a contract with them. They have their own contract signings and stuff.
No?
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, you'd have to go to that.
Yeah.
It would cost more money because instead of being one lump contract, it's many different individual ones.
Maybe they have like that package where buy two and you get half off. Just kidding.
Maybe.
BOGO.
But I don't know. But from the trailer, like it looked like it was Kenny, the Young Bucks, and the Gorillas of Destiny for the Bullet Club group.
And of course, Ibushi. Golden Lovers.
Well, but he's not part of Bullet Club.
Yeah, that's true.
That's why.
Yeah.
Well, I was like, we're talking about the groups.
My bad, bro. But yeah, and then that game is actually scheduled to come out August 28th. Just in case you guys want to check it out for you guys that have PlayStation 4. Sorry, Tony.
Sorry, Tony.
You could buy a PlayStation 4.
Nah.
Damn. Anyways, guys, so back in the day, I know nobody really cares, but within the same house show that WWE was performing at, right? 2 superstars got injured. One in the actual show itself, and another one had a car crash. And I think you guys know where I'm leading into with this one.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
okay.
pigeon.
It's because you said back in the day, so I was thinking like
pigeon.
so long ago, not a
20
week
years
ago.
20 years ago.
Well, I mean, it's the morning. I don't know if you guys could have remembered or not. So
Yeah. Anyway,
So Bray Wyatt crashed his car, right?
yeah, that's right.
that was completely
His
his
rental
fault.
car.
It's completely his fault, apparently.
That he was distracted.
What happened to him though?
Huh?
What happened to him?
Oh, it was just minor injuries
Yeah,
and
nothing
aches.
else.
Yeah, he rear-ended a car,
Oh, yeah,
and then
'cause he
that
came back
car
yesterday.
ended up crashing into another car.
It's because he was getting a freaking
Blowjob from JoJo.
yeah.
Oh,
he was
I
getting
was gonna say
roadhead.
sex or some shit.
He was getting roadhead, dog. So he was like, oh,
yeah, it had to be JoJo. Though.
had
Come
to.
on.
Who else is gonna be
Unless
his
he's
ex?
cheating on her now.
Nah, you never know.
Yeah, that's why with his past.
Hey, if he can get JoJo, bro, he can get anything,
Yeah.
Well, apparently she's getting fat according to you.
Oh yeah.
bro. Every time I look at her, she's like, she looks a little thicker. Like sometimes good thick, and then sometimes she just looks fat.
Damn.
Like her cheeks, they're all like it's just round
She had
now.
little chipmunk cheeks.
Yeah, bro. There you go. Like I'm starting to see the little like double chin. Yeah, slowly in there.
I mean, she's
Yeah.
dating Bray Wyatt, so she doesn't have to take care of herself anymore.
That's true.
Right?
I mean, look
It
at that
doesn't matter.
fucker. Like, damn.
And then
shit.
again, you find
He's a
someone
cold
hotter, and then
fuck.
she's just like, damn, I have to go to the gym now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
But also to the other news before we get carried away with Bray Wyatt
Right.
and JoJo.
We're just talking about JoJo.
Back in the day, the wrestler that got injured
Oh my God.
was Ruby Riott.
Yeah, that thing.
Oh yeah, but
That thing down.
That's how I call it, remember?
That's
The
fucked
pigeon.
up. The
damn.
pigeon, the thing.
That thing with the twos.
Right. But real quick, going back to that Bray Wyatt one, dude. Like, no, not JoJo and shit. Like, he was actually charged with careless driving, failure to operate a vehicle carefully and in a prudent way.
Damn.
Like, he
Which
was
state
dri-
did this shit happen? Do you know?
No.
Or around where?
No, I don't. I should
We're
have
not that good at it.
Right.
Come on now.
I was like, damn, I should have stalked him a little more, huh?
This is just a
Man,
hobby.
if you'd fucking see all
Maybe I
that
should have
shit.
called the county and everything.
Yeah, fuck it.
Just in case.
How
Make
big
sure
was the
everything's
fine?
alright.
Yeah.
Make sure the victims were
The
alright.
victim, I don't think anybody died.
That's why I gotta call and make sure. Yes, and what Bray Wyatt said in the tweet, I'm pretty sure you saw it, Tony. Oh well, supposedly he tweeted something out like they asked him like, "Oh, are you alright?" or something like that, and he said, "I'm gonna live through this because I can't die." Like that's literally what he put, and I was like, "Damn, that kayfabe though." Whoa, excuse me. But yeah, that shit was pretty funny. And also, okay, now we can go into the pigeon.
Oh, with Ruby Riott's injury?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you want to talk about it, Tony?
No,
Since-
I just know that she tore it. I think MCO
Yeah.
Thank God.
Well, she didn't tear it. It's just sprain.
sprain.
Yeah.
But I mean, in her case, it's kind of worse. Just
You know
because
what I'm saying? Aw.
just because like, I mean, you don't really know how bad it is unless you actually, but until the person actually like works out with it.
Mhm.
So it could be from something from 2 weeks to 6 months.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah. That's a lot. That's when you don't dedicate and you just give up in life. It'll take like 6 months to recover.
Sure.
So
Yeah,
I'm pretty
I don't
sure
know.
it's not gonna take that long.
Maybe you never know.
I give her like
I
3
mean, in
weeks.
wrestling, if it's 6 months, you come back in 4.
Remember?
Yeah.
It's like Vince.
That's
Like, now
only
you're
John
ready.
Cena,
Let's go.
Everybody.
No,
Everybody comes in faster.
no.
That's
big,
true.
Big Cass. We're still waiting on Dean Ambrose. I mean,
But that's he's ready. It's just that Vince doesn't want to use him.
okay. There you go then, though.
Are
That's
they
not-
waiting for
That's not on the
a proven way
wrestling.
to use them
That's
or what?
huh?
Are they waiting for like a good storyline? Because that's not gonna happen anytime soon.
But that's Vince's call.
It's true.
I honestly thought Dean Ambrose was gonna come back like 3 weeks ago when Seth was getting beat the heck out of him by who was the
McIntyre and Ziggler.
and then Roman Reigns comes back. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I thought it was Dean Ambrose. I thought that
It's
was
'cause
the
they're trying-
storyline.
It's because they're trying to build Roman's character. That's why now
Yeah.
they're trying to make him look like Stone Cold, like Mr.
And
Badass.
it's
I
not
can do
gonna
everything.
work. It's
Right.
just
Yeah,
not
it's
gonna
horrible.
work.
And people are still just booing him. They're
Apparently,
trying-
he's gonna be the heel, like the tweener. That's what
Yeah.
it's called, like the heel between the face and
he's gonna be a cool heel.
cool baby face. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Oh, okay.
And he's not gonna get cheered. I mean, come
Fuck
on.
no, bro.
Yeah, they're
Like,
desperately trying everything. Now.
Honestly, I don't see. They can put fucking
I mean, if he didn't get cheered against Jinder Mahal.
Exactly. They can
Right.
put, they can put Jinder Mahal with his little thing saying
Turban,
that things. I don't know how you say in English that way. The turban, that thing. You can fucking put it in India or whatever, and no, he's not gonna get cheered. Like from the American side.
Yeah, no,
He's just
people
never gonna
fucking
get
hate
cheered.
him.
Never.
That's funny. Fuck Roman Reigns. I love him, but fuck him. It's just storylines and everything they've done with him just ruin him, man. Like, people just don't want to see Roman Reigns.
He's about to main event Extreme Rules.
Do you think that those shots that these guys are throwing at, like, Bob, and everybody's like, oh yeah, everybody's tired of you, you think that, like, it's actually in the script?
Bobby Lashley?
Bob.
Well, I mean,
Well, for people who doesn't know who Bob is, Bob is Bobby Lashley.
that's true, because nothing good has been happening, so I don't blame you guys if you haven't been watching.
Don't be Roman Reigns and shit. Come on.
Bob. That's why I even said it like that. Bob.
Oh yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
Because, like, that's the only thing that's making Bob get cheered, man. I was going to call him Bobby, but no, I was like, Bob.
Yeah, his characters, because WWE was starting to kill off his characters.
Yeah.
From his return, and now with him being paired with Roman Reigns, instead of it picking up Roman Reigns, it's picking up Bobby Lashley.
Right.
But honestly, Bobby is not even getting a cheer. It's just against
what
Roman.
he's saying,
Because
dude.
the thing is, I'm pretty sure that main event, everybody's gonna start chanting, just like when Jinder and Roman Reigns.
If it's the main event, people are gonna leave.
Yeah,
I don't know. They don't fucking leave.
They left the last time he main evented. That's why WWE put Money in the Bank. They put the Roman match in the middle so that people had to stay and watch. Because they're all like, nobody's gonna leave in the middle of the pay per view.
I don't know if they're gonna leave, but I know they're gonna start chanting crap.
Well, yeah, obviously, but there's gonna be people leaving.
They should leave. Like, if that's the main event, everybody should stand up and leave.
Not everybody's going to do that, though.
Just leave that woman and the kids. Every respectable alpha male should fucking leave.
I don't know. JR is going to be there. If he was there.
I say respectable alpha male.
Facts.
Yeah,
Keywords.
yeah,
Oh, man. Well, we hope those guys a speedy recovery. Well, not really.
Oh, yeah,
Give a
back to
shit.
the injuries.
Well, I mean,
Right.
Bray Wyatt's back.
Bray Wyatt's back. He just
came
fucked
back
up.
yesterday on a live show.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Bro, almost missed it, dude. Nakamura, bro.
Oh,
No,
the dog attack.
Yeah, the dog
Chihuahua
attack. Damn, dude.
I still don't know why the dog attacked Nakamura, but
I was telling Jose that he had his bag of coke and
probably.
shit.
I mean, he had to have something.
That or they was like, you ate my brother last night, asshole.
Wow.
That only happens in Korea, not in Japan.
Bro, you don't know the cuisine, so I mean, like,
Neither do you.
people from India freaking get devastated when
it
we
happens
cow.
in Japan too. I know in Korea it happens. I don't know if it happens in Japan. Maybe.
You never know, bro. You
Either
never
way, that's
know.
some crazy shit. Like,
Right?
you have to have something on you in order for
Yeah.
the dog to attack you. It's not just some random fucking attack.
Right, and like Jose said, it's pretty funny how they never mentioned or anything.
Of course.
Why he got attacked. That's funny.
Yes, probably. He
Because
probably
it
had
was
drugs.
something illegal.
You know what it was too, probably, bro? Shinsuke actually really loves dogs. Like, how do I know that? Because Deeds was watching something. I don't know what it was, but it had him and I believe Alexa. Oh, it was the mixed tag team thing, where they saw dogs and they were like petting the dogs and
Okay,
whatever.
what does this have to do with him getting attacked?
Like, maybe
was
he was
petting
trying
the
to go
dog.
pet the dog, and it's a freaking like service or officer dog, bro. And it's like, yo, why
Service
trying to
dog.
touch me?
You had it right the first time. Yeah, service dog.
But yeah, maybe
He
that's
felt
what it
attacked.
was, dog. Maybe he was just being a dumbass friendly motherfucker, and the dog's like, fuck you, bro.
But
I ain't
still,
in the
though,
mood.
like, how long do you have to
I
fucking
ain't gotten
stand?
coke
How long
in
do you
like
have
a
to
day.
stand there and let it happen before, like, it turns into an injury where you can't even wrestle with it?
Bro, those it more than
I don't
likely
know.
was
Maybe
a German
maybe
Shepherd,
those
bro.
dogs with just one
More
bite.
than likely it was a German Shepherd, and the one bite, bro, can like freaking just like cut you up real quick. Like, it's not like the dog was gonna be like,
So just wrap it up and wrestle.
well, maybe it was sore and like it hurt him.
That's
like,
his
as
not
he walked,
decision.
man.
That's the
But that
Yeah.
was like 3 weeks. It's been like 3 weeks.
Well, that's true.
But I think he's been wrestling in the live shows. It's just not on TV.
Yeah, but I mean, they missed their biggest moneymaker with him wrestling in Japan. Because of the attack, he didn't get to wrestle in front of Japan.
No, that's true.
So,
Deja Asuka though.
okay, nobody
And Finn Balor,
cares.
who's bigger on Japan.
Oh,
than,
well, Finn Balor,
than
Baron
Nakamura.
Corbin. Yeah, that's must see TV right there.
I mean, but he's bigger in Japan too.
Well, yeah.
And they had AJ, who's big in Japan. They had the reunion of the AJ club.
The what?
They had the Luke
club.
and
Oh, okay.
No, that one's just the club.
with AJ
When did that
in
happen?
Japan.
When they were in Japan.
that one
In
was
the live shows in Japan.
Actually, AJ came out with his mask, the mask that he used to use in Japan.
Yeah.
He came out with that mask. over
Oh
there.
shit! Damn. Japan gets everything. Fucking dicks.
Right, dude?
Of course, that's where the best wrestling in the world there is. So.
Oh yeah, that chick,
And
right?
the best fans.
No, best fans are in Milwaukee. I know, yeah. I just wanted to say some fucking random ass city.
Milwaukee.
Shout out to my Milwaukee fans if you're listening.
You
I don't think anybody from Milwaukee's.
You
never know, bro. You never know. Maybe that one fan we had from Milwaukee is like, well, fuck you too.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Oh, fuck
I
him.
mean, gato.
Go say.
Senor Gato.
El Senor.
Senor Gato. Bro,
What's
so my fellow homie, my brother from another mother,
Oh, I know where I know where he's going.
Riddle,
No.
Matt
Oh.
Riddle.
Oh.
There was a conversation about him brought up by Mr. David Meltzer, where a fan had
asked him, yeah.
a fan had asked if he would ever be picked up by WWE or New Japan, and it's most definitely a no, just for one little subject. But I mean, it's understandable. Why not?
Not really.
Do you want to excite the fans? Why? Why not?
I
It's
mean,
like-
because he's an open pothead.
yeah.
I mean, it's not an issue with us, but apparently it's an issue with WWE because he's too open about it. He's an activist, like you said.
Yeah.
Like, I guess WWE just doesn't want to affiliate with Matt Riddle because of it.
Yeah.
And in Japan, it's still kind of taboo, that shit, so.
Even though it's religion, I don't know, man. I don't think at the end it does look bad because it would be a double standard for, like, imagine WWE does pick him up, it's like, yo, but you have that zero whatever tolerance.
I mean, but everybody knows that their wrestlers do it. I mean, the majority of them. Come on, just look at them. I mean, but
potheads.
Roman Reigns apparently his suspension was for pot use. So
No, it wasn't.
yeah,
It was?
yeah.
Huh.
So apparently WWE doesn't.
Tolerate anything.
But it's like weird because I mean, like if they're in a state where it's legal and they're doing something legal. But,
just because it's legal there doesn't mean
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
of
like-
course,
it's
it's a
like this-
corporation, but.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
If they do it outside their job, it's different. Like if they do it inside their job, it's different. But
No, because you're still representing that. It's like with the NFL.
But with Roman Reigns, I don't know. That's the rumor that it was a pot juice. What got him that 30-day suspension?
Huh.
Back in the day. But that was back in the day.
Back in the day. That's back in the day. There's a difference.
But
I mean, he's doing all right now, main eventing every pay-per-view.
of course.
Right, Doug?
4 years in a row.
But
main event
the
of
problem with
WrestleMania.
Matt Riddle is the part that he's too open about it.
Yeah.
If he was just doing it, I don't think WWE will give a shit about it. It's just the fact that he's too open about it.
Honestly, I don't think any officials give a shit about it unless Vince McMahon finds out. He's the one I think that's the biggest no-no about it. Like, I think other officials are just like, like as long as it's not
Yeah.
affecting the bottom line, they're okay with it. But with Vince McMahon, it's like, no, you can't do it at all.
Yeah. But the thing is, since he's too open about it, that's why
That's
Vince
why
knows.
Vince will know.
Yeah.
But if he wasn't, then like other officials see it, they'll be like, all right, whatever.
Damn. Freaking Meltzer said, man, if WWE was to pick him up, he'd definitely be like the number one in NXT. And if New Japan was to pick him up, he'd be like one of the top seeds, 2, 3. I was like,
Foreigners.
Well, top foreign heels. Yeah.
damn. Yeah,
Foreigners, yeah.
my bad, yeah.
Because he's really good. He's a really good wrestler.
I'm telling you, bro, we gotta look up that his tag team name. Like, I'm telling you, it's like the something bros. That shit's funny. And they're pretty dope, dog. They're pretty dope. His tag team partner, he's like a little fat Mexican. He looks Mexican, so
Like
it
us?
might be completely off. Might be like Italian and shit. But yeah. You looking up that name or what?
Yes, you
Hell yeah. But yeah, I just don't think I don't know, man. I still think it's like a double standard if they were to hire. I understand everything you said. Makes sense. And at the end, man, it's not like he's hurting anyone or he's not doing it like for the performance wise of it, you know? What do you think, Tony?
But what do you mean there'll be a double standard though?
Because I don't know if like they just decide to say, okay, we're gonna hire you. Like, does he continue to smoke? Does he stop? Because he's a proud activist. Like, he's not gonna stop, bro. Like, are they gonna drug test him and say, yo, you can't do this, you failed? The things like, but you knew I did this and I'm gonna continue doing it. That and double standard as in actual contract wise, where it's like zero tolerance with that shit. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I'm just gonna hire you then. It's okay if you use drugs.
Okay, so the Chosen Bros.
The Chosen Bros. There we go,
And
bro.
his tag team partner is Jeff Cobb, and not Mexican.
Damn. Swing and a
But
miss.
he used to wrestle in Lucha Underground as Matanza Cueto. That's where you get the
Okay.
Mexican. That's him. That's his tag team partner.
Matanza Cueto.
Some Asian?
Yeah,
So I don't know
dog.
where Mexican.
Well, I mean, right there.
For Matanza Cueto.
It's because right there he was chilling with Matt, bro, so he looks Chinese.
But I mean, yeah, the Chosen Bros, who I think they just lost the PWG tag team championships.
The Chosen Bros. It's like almost like the Golden Lovers. Talking about Kenny Omega. Even though we weren't talking about Kenny Omega. Did you guys hear that Jim Ross, what's it called? His podcast?
Oh.
The Ross Report.
Yeah, the Ross Report. There we go. Well, he had a good old Kenny Omega on there. And he told him, he popped the question, bro, like, would you ever consider going to WWE? And what did he say, Jose?
I don't know. You heard the podcast.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
fuck.
Well, anyways, he said that he would go. He's definitely would take a position in the WWE just because of the extended talent they have in their roster. So, like, of course, he dropped two names right away. The first one being Seth Rollins. Like, he would love an opportunity to wrestle with Seth Rollins, and of course, the main one, AJ.
AJ.
Yeah, and even Jim was like getting a hard on as he was like, oh yeah, definitely. This again wasn't before fans was like, oh yeah, he's definitely going to WWE before anyone was like, oh yeah, he's gonna sign already. No, like he's saying it would be like it'd be dope to go there because of that, but it's not saying I'm going there right now or something like that, or no plans of going. It's just saying it'd be stupid to not do it, especially for the reason right now that he's at his best right now. You know, it'd be something he'd have to think about. In other words, it's not like he was just gonna be like, nah, fuck WWE, or like, yes, I desperately want to go in there.
Yeah, because he's on his prime right now.
Yeah,
And he sees that, for example, AJ, how long is he gonna stay? Like
just a few years.
few years, maybe 1-2 years at this level.
Right.
I mean, Seth, yeah, because they are pretty much the same age, so they can do something in a couple of years. But like AJ, even Daniel Bryan, he wants to have a match with Daniel Bryan. Tony hates Daniel Bryan.
I don't hate him. I just don't believe in the hype.
I don't know who else. Roman Reigns. I mean, we may hate Roman Reigns booking, but he's a really good
He
wrestler.
can put on a
Yeah.
good match.
But I mean, honestly, Kenny Omega can put you a good match with anybody. I mean,
Yeah,
can you
but I mean,
imagine?
when it coming in terms of like the name power.
I think Kenny Omega can do the same thing that AJ did with Brock Lesnar and put up a great match with Brock Lesnar. But I mean, that's why Kenny's saying it would be stupid for me not to. He didn't say sign. He said something like work with WWE in some capacity, because he's trying to do this cross promotion shit. That if it's not, I mean, I think everybody will be okay except for Vince.
Yeah.
Vince is the.
He doesn't. He wants all the talent for himself.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to share it.
Like if Vince was, I think, smart enough, he could pull a lot of money. If they do a cross promotional thing, I think everybody will be watching.
Yeah.
So I think it will be good for him. It will be good for business, but I don't think
Definitely.
Vince is just too selfish. I
He's
guess.
not open-minded to it.
Because I mean, Triple H has come and say, "I'll be open to do it." It's pretty much Vince's
Bro,
decision.
I think at this point, Triple H is already on the way of doing that. Like with everything that's, just think NXT, not WWE, just NXT itself. Think of how everything's going to start functioning now. Like you have wrestlers that have contracts with NXT actually going to indie shows and wrestling and stuff like that. Slowly, they're going to start doing that to where they're lending out the wrestlers, and maybe in the future or something's already being talked to where those wrestlers can come in, not to sign a full contract, but like to sign a match or something. You know what I mean?
When we talked about that show last podcast, right?
NXT, did we?
The indie show that Triple H,
yeah.
Triple H wants to do.
Yeah, true. So
Well, I mean, even that on WrestleMania weekend, the lead up, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, NXT had this whole like show every day,
Yeah,
and
but
it was a
Access.
bunch of indie stars on it, in WWE's ring. So I mean,
so it's starting like the test trials of everything. You know,
yeah,
man?
it's all Triple H. 'Cause, I mean, it
Definitely.
shows with the indie stars that he brings into NXT.
But he started that like 4 years ago and nothing has happened. Because when I
That's
went to
what I'm saying, man. It's a slow
WrestleMania,
process, bro. It's not like you could just jump into it and do it
they
right
had
away.
like
too.
NXT shows on the Access when we went, and there was a couple of indie wrestlers that I was like, oh shit, what the fuck is this guy doing here? They're not even signed with WWE. They're doing it with the UK. Like they're signed with WWE, but they're wrestling in everywhere in the UK.
Yeah.
They just can't wrestle in the US. I don't know if they can wrestle in the US.
Why is that though? Because of the permit?
Because they're WWE contracted guys.
Yeah, so that's why they can't do an indie show.
Or
in
what
the-
Okay. I get
What
you, I
they
get
can
you.
do,
Yeah.
they have to ask for permission from WWE.
Okay.
If they can wrestle.
You're just
in us.
saying they can't book their own matches. Okay,
They
cool,
that
cool.
that's kind of, I don't know if that's a good thing or that's kind of fucked up thing from Vince, just to like, you're gonna wrestle whatever the fuck I want you to wrestle.
But I think it's easier on them just because they're UK based, so they can
But for
wrestle. all
example,
around
like
the world.
Tony Storm, who you signed, she was big in Australia. She was big. You know who's Tony Storm? Right?
Yeah.
She was big in Japan, and now she can't go to those places because of WWE.
Oh, okay.
But WWE just they signed a contract with a Japanese promotion though.
Yeah, they did.
I don't
the
know.
ones where you said it
The
last
one
time.
from Ibushi came out. Omega came out.
yeah, because Hideo Itami, right? was
Hideo.
there?
Hideo
Yeah.
Itami is there, and because they signed their biggest star, which is a woman. Io Shirai. I don't know what her name is gonna be in WWE, but
The
she's
next
apparently
Asuka.
the best wrestler in the world, women's, and it's looking like she's might be booked as the next Asuka, which I'm not. I don't want that. I mean, obviously, if she's good enough, she's gonna get the NXT title, but
Right.
I just don't want her to be like undefeated. It'll be good for her to like wrestle, lose the first time, and then get the title, so it doesn't look like Asuka.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I just think trying to do another streak, if it does happen, it'd be fucking stupid. Just because people that have already tried doing that, we did it with Asuka, and then the way it ended, like it was just stupid. It felt like a wasted time.
It's
You know?
because if you do a streak, it has to pay off at the
Exactly.
end. And if it doesn't pay off, then it doesn't work. Like Charlotte lost her undefeated pay-per-view streak before WrestleMania, right? The pay-per-view before WrestleMania. What was the point? If you were gonna give Bailey the championship,
to Bailey, yeah.
have her winning the championship at WrestleMania, not the pay-per-view
Right.
before.
Yeah.
Because Bailey retained the championship at WrestleMania. So if she was gonna win, if you thought, you know what, this is my girl now, all right, let's give her the streak. Where? At Mania, not that fucking pay-per-view before.
Yeah.
And then Asuka, I mean, she loses the streak, and then Charlotte loses
on
that.
SmackDown the next night. 2 days
And Asuka
later.
already lost a tag team match too, right?
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah,
that was one of
she's
the
lost
first
a couple
losses
of
she had.
matches.
Like I was like, oh, but it's not like I was like, it was stupid.
And then Carmella just pinned Asuka again.
Yeah.
And then now she's wrestling matches against James Ellsworth.
Like she won the match, but because that's just stupid, man. Like,
Yeah.
and then there's still next week, man. We have the Lumber Jill match with Asuka and
and Ellsworth.
yeah,
And Ellsworth with women. Yeah. They're
and I had even told Tony, man, I was like, yo, I thought they actually were gonna let him like him be the jobber, like what it was originally, and let Asuka like kick his ass, but at least defend himself, put a little offense in there too.
Yeah, it should be a good.
And exactly, it should have been good. And I thought that's what it was going to be, for the reason that they were actually doing, oh, yo, this is big because it's across sex. What was it? What were they saying?
Intergender.
Battle of the Sexes. There we go. That's what they were calling it the whole time. Battle of the Sexes, dog. And they were doing this whole thing, how it's such a privilege and we moved on. And then they do that, bro. I was like, are you fucking serious, man?
yeah.
Like, and it was coming off so good. Fucking Ellsworth fucking thinking he's the shit because he's a man. And he even says respect to all the ladies, respect to all the ladies. But they can't do what this man can do and all that shit. It was pretty cool. You go and then he's just running around, getting out. He gets distracted and freaking Carmella comes and beats the shit out of Asuka out of nowhere. It's like, nah, bro. It's WWE predictable, in other
And then
words.
that was just so bad he can't even sell a slap. Like, he took a slap literally. I was like,
But it's
"God
weird
damn."
because on the Indies he was doing really good with the intergender matches. It's just maybe the way WWE wants him to portray.
WWE doesn't want
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely not.
They
Yeah,
don't
but
want
I
men
mean,
versus women.
it's not elsewhere being bad. It's just the way WWE is asking.
That's
him
why,
to
yeah.
be.
Like, I mean, from WrestleMania, it looked like they were moving on because when they had Rousey going up against Triple H, like it looked
Right.
like, oh shit, they might actually do more
Something.
intergender shit. And then now it's just embarrassing.
Now it's not like we want to watch it. It's like if it fits the
Well, yeah,
storyline, it's cool.
Right.
But it's not like we're like, oh, they have to do it. No, they don't. But if
Yeah,
they're
I
gonna
don't-
do it, they have to
Then
do it
do
right.
it.
yeah. Like I don't want to fucking see Charlotte versus fucking Braun Strowman all of a
No,
sudden.
Right, exactly. It's not like we want anybody to die.
I mean, Charlotte AJ will be pretty
Yeah,
cool.
but I mean, seeing like maybe like Sasha Banks against like
little guy?
Kalisto,
Bro,
like dude,
fuck
that would be
yeah.
a fucking sick.
You
ass
know what would
match.
be a sick ass match, bro? Fucking Sasha versus fucking Balor, bro. That would be an
That would
amazing
be
match.
cool.
Yeah, well, that's why. Yeah, like two people with kind of like the same similarity.
Yeah, and on that one, yeah, like weight class and everything should be kept in mind and everything. And of course, ability.
Yeah.
At the end, again, it's going to be, they're going to know who's going to win the match, the outcome of it. But, hey, like, they can still have an amazing, like, match, man. That's the beauty of these indie mofos. Anyways, guys, moving on. The Chris Jericho rock and roll cross promotion thing, brother. I don't know if you guys heard, but his cruise, the rock and roll cruise, the rock and wrestling, my bad, not rock and roll. They actually have their Marty Scurll versus who?
No.
Sammy Callahan.
There we go.
okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Billion versus Billion.
Yeah, dog. So that's gonna be pretty sick. And also, basically, it is Impact versus New
Ring of
Japan.
Honor.
Ring of Honor. My bad. Ring of Honor.
So weren't they gonna do a tournament? Now it's not a tournament.
Yeah. Now they just completely scrapped it, which I don't mind.
I don't mind. I mean, it's not like it's gonna be streamed. We're not gonna watch it. It's not
Yeah,
gonna be
no,
streamed or
yeah,
anything.
so
It's
that
just
sucks.
for the chip, and it's kind of expensive. So, because me and Julio looked at it last year,
yeah?
remember? And,
Oh, yeah,
they
dude.
weren't that expensive, but it was like,
We could live without it. Like, yeah, man. Also, you had mentioned earlier, Jose, that they're really pushing that
Box of
Y2.
Jericho.
Yeah,
the
whoa.
Y2 Jackson or Box of Jericho. Yeah, they kept. And the last being the elite, they got inducted into the Alpha Club.
Damn.
Jericho got a box with their shirts, with the Alpha Club shirts, and they gave one to Nick and gave one to Matt, and they're like, "You're now official, the first 2 members of the Alpha Club," and I'm myself too. So it's 3 members of the Alpha
I was gonna
Club.
say, I was like,
Yeah.
doesn't technically he's
Yeah,
a first
he's
member?
like, now there's 3 members. So now they're officially Alpha
accepted
Club
it, though?
members. Yes, they accepted.
What?
it.
Damn.
They're part of the Alpha Club.
That's pretty dope.
They were like, "Oh, it's pretty cool, man, crazy," and blah blah blah. He gave them the shirt and the little pins.
Damn.
So it looks like they're gonna wrestle. I don't know who they will wrestle against on the chip, because it's gonna be a 3-on-3.
Oh yeah.
I don't know who the other 3 will be.
SCU.
SCU maybe. Who's all in? They finally got
Oh
it.
my god! Finally.
They finally got the all in Sokol on sensor. That's what it's called. Right?
Yeah.
They finally got the all in. They finally got announced for all in. SCU.
Mhm.
Do you know who SCU is?
No.
Christopher Daniels, Kazarian.
Oh, shit.
He doesn't watch, so he doesn't know about
You
this
don't
is the
watch
worst
Being
town.
Delayed, yeah.
No. I still have to watch a single episode since the season
God.
started up, bro.
You're missing out.
And I even said I need to watch that before actually, like today. I said that I think yesterday I was like, I'm gonna watch all of them. Nope.
Yeah, you gotta watch all of them.
Yeah.
They're pretty good.
But
And,
SCU being all in
SCU.
is good.
because they're
and
part
then
of the
I
show
feel like
now.
I'm missing out.
Yeah.
They're part of
and
the show. Felipe is part of the show now.
Oh,
he's
well,
still not
yeah.
all in.
He's actually
Damn.
Felipe is actually on the credits on the opening.
Yeah,
scene.
he's actually part of it.
also Flip Gordon.
Yeah.
Also flip.
Because
Yeah.
everybody comes out and then created by Mike and Nick Jackson, and then at the end also Flip Gordon.
Yeah.
Shout out to Flip.
But he's not all in.
No.
I mean he's gonna
trying
be all
to,
in.
especially now that WWE just signed Deanna Purrazzo to their NXT. Unfortunately, she had to drop out from All In now, And then so Flip Gordon, being his natural self, he's like, so do you guys? So it looks like you guys have an opening for All In. And Cody right away, he's like, no.
Fucking Cody.
So you guys seriously don't think it's WWE just being one of their dick moves, like
No.
being bullies? Or
No,
anything?
I think they're.
I honestly think Diana
NXT.
Peruzzo is a good
Yeah.
signing
Yeah.
for WWE.
Because you think just Cody Rhodes was just a bit salty at the time for what he had comments and stuff, or nah?
About what
About
he
what?
told to her.
No, what he just said in general was like, yo, like, I think somebody who had set the allegation of like, yo, she's like, it's WWE coming in and stealing your shit. And he's all like, then Cody Rhodes was like, no, you can't stop a person from like chasing their dreams. If your dreams is sitting for hours at a signing table and like photo shoots with your boss or something like that, he's all like, then go ahead. Like, that's literally what he said.
Yeah, so he's always been like that. Like, yeah, he had his run with WWE and it didn't work, but he's not telling like the Young Bucks or Kenny, he's like, no, don't sign with them, they're pieces of shit. He's like, you know what, if you want to go to WWE, go to WWE.
He has never been salty. He has never
just
been
my personal
anything.
experience. I mean, he kind of did a little salty when he tweeted at Deanna Purrazzo. He's like, all right, first thing you got to do is take one big step forward, because he likes to look taller.
Yeah. Like Triple H.
For the
Yeah,
Triple H
it was
ones,
a
yeah.
Triple H.
On the picture, on the
Yeah.
Like, I know at the end, I know it's not because he's saying like fuck you to WWE. It's just you think he got a bit salty. He's like, damn, like I really wanted her at the show.
No,
No, because I mean,
don't
there's
think so.
like, I mean, if you've been watching Cody's American Nightmare, I think is what it's called. His YouTube clip is basically like behind the scenes of All In.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It's pretty dope. And then, but yeah, like he's happy for her. Like he's been told
No,
her,
of
he's all
course,
like,
yeah.
he's all like, yo, just like always do your best. He's like, and then don't. He's like, run up the score, basically. Like just basically embarrass all these girls.
Because I mean, he knows that. I mean, he already lived that dream. They haven't.
Yeah.
So, like, if the Young Bucks go and sign with WWE, I don't think he will be pissed off. He should be thankful of what they have done for him.
no, yeah, definitely, man.
So I because they are gonna get a lot of money thrown at them at the end of the year,
Yeah,
like
that's-
a lot of
They're gonna
money.
make
I don't
so
think.
Since you think WWE
My
is being
level-
bullied,
Yeah, like
Just
I don't
wait
think.
for Kenny
I
saying
don't
Young
think.
Bucks.
I don't think that they're taking it to that extreme, or Cody's taking it to that extreme, saying like "fuck y'all, I hate y'all." I'm saying like, yo, this is all happening. All that he has to think about, all the money, all the everything, all the changes he has to do, all the. Of course, not everything is set on stone right now, or whatever they have planned right now. Like shit could happen, people can get injured, like flights can get delayed, anything can happen. But it's just one of those things that might have like in his head, he's like, "Fuck, that sucks," and it was just how he felt for the second. It's not saying "fuck you guys, fuck you." Like, of course, he wishes her well. Like, again, people have different roads, and I'm just saying it. Is he doing it? Maybe not even saying that, but like again, he was definitely. I think definitely do think he was a little mad because, but not in a way where it would like harm anybody. You know what I mean?
Maybe
He'd be-
he was a little mad, but it was just a little piece of All In.
Yeah,
he
and
didn't
then
lost
and I mean,
like
if
the main event,
and
of
it
All
fits
In.
his character, so if anything, it was pretty accurate. Like it was pretty cool. But I mean, I think it did like kind of just trigger like a hairline of it. You know what I mean? Because again, everything that's going on, his career, his All In, everything, man.
But it's actually not him. The fans are going like, "Oh, WWE is trying to sign
Yeah,
that."
it's a
All-
fact.
Honestly, I don't think so. Who else? It's just Diana Peruzzo.
So you really think
And then possibly
WWE
Chelsea
didn't
Green.
do that on purpose? Like,
Possibly,
hey,
yeah, but like you said, the NXT women's division.
No, yeah, that's what I'm saying though.
sucks.
Like from
Like, if
from,
they didn't
from
need him-
our perspective, we could see like
if they
yeah,
didn't need
do
him, I will be like, yeah, they're just like they just signed Ray. But Ray, I think apparently
the 2-year
for
contract.
2-year contract, but it's until August, so they're gonna let him wrestle in Japan and in All In.
Yeah.
I mean, there you go. Unless Ray's like, no, you know what, I'm not gonna wrestle in there, because Ray has the name. Like that's the thing. I'm pretty sure they signed the Young Bucks right now. If they cool, right? I'm pretty sure the Young Bucks have the name to tell them, you know what? Yeah, but I have already a contract with these guys or whatever. I'm gonna go and finish stuff. I don't think Dana Peruzzo or Chelsea Green can say anything. Like they'll be like, yes,
Because
please, thank
they're-
you, give me the contract, and that's it. I don't think they have the name to tell WWE. Yeah, I have prior appointments or prior.
Yeah,
bookings.
definitely. I agree with you because I mean, hey, good for the girl, man. Like you're taking that step, right? And WWE, it's not like if WWE comes at you, you're gonna be like, nah, bro, I'm good. Like, no, like, I just really think behind all of it, yeah, WWE did need her because the women's division is shit. Like, it really is. That was a great signing, but I'm saying they had to do it before that. Like, they had to. Again, yeah, right now there's no talent, but right now they had to, since she was already like going to All In. So
well, I mean, there's never really a good or a bad time
Well,
to sign talent.
if you see WWE usually signs their contracts around this time because that's when they release people and then they get new people in the door.
And then just like in like September or October, they're gonna do another where they release people, and then they're gonna sign people at the beginning of the year.
So that's how they do it.
Yeah.
Okay. I still believe that there was a little chuckle in there once they signed her, and she was like, "Yeah." I was like,
I don't think so.
nothing like, "Oh, fuck you guys," ha ha, or nothing like that. It's just like a
From Cody?
no,
Oh, from
like
them?
from WWE. Like they were like, and that's it. Like just a little chuckle. Didn't make anything of it or anything. It's just like, cool.
Well, speaking of All In, do you want to talk about the first match?
Damn, bro, the first match announced.
Well, technically, it's
man.
like the second.
It's the second.
Because of the end.
Because of Cody's
Yeah.
But the first actual just All In match, because the other
Yeah.
one is like more like cross promotional
It's
shit.
promotional, yeah.
This one's the Rainmaker versus the Umbrella Man, like you called it.
Yeah. The Rainmaker versus the man who can stop the rain.
I don't think he's gonna stop the rain, but
No, yeah.
But it's still a pretty amazing
and it kind of
matchup,
surprising
bro.
though, because when I was thinking of the possibility, I never thought about Okada versus Morris Cole.
Yeah, me neither, man.
I always thought like Okada Kenny again or Okada Cody. But yeah, Okada Marty Scurll for in case you guys haven't realized it yet. That's
Right.
that's the match confirmed for All In.
and it might be the first singles match they ever have.
Well, yeah, because they're both in two different weight classes.
Yeah.
So it would never happen in Japan.
I think it happened on tag teams. Yeah, Cows versus the Bullet Club.
But like single, one-on-one,
I think that's it. That's the first
will
time.
this will probably be the only time we'll ever get to see it.
Yeah, and it's
Imagine Okada fucking kicks him in the chest and fucking Marty just dies. Fuck, that's why Japan was preventing that.
nah, Okada is not that big.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting match.
It is, bro.
Because if you look at it, it's like how they're gonna work the match because it's very two different kind of like wrestling styles. It's gonna be a really
like
good
strong
match.
style versus his aerodynamic style for
Yeah,
Marty.
it's gonna be a really good match.
I just can't wait to see Marty Scurll grab Okada's hand and attempt to break his fingers.
Yeah, that's just gonna be awesome. The whole crush.
Yeah.
So because they were saying that they're gonna start releasing. Cody said it.
Yeah.
But like one by one, like once a week or once every 2
The
weeks.
matches?
Yeah. And
he
they're not
never-
going to release every
the whole
match.
card.
They're not going to release the whole card.
So I'm thinking they might leave either Kenny's match or the Young Bucks as a surprise. But it's hard to have a surprise because everybody's booked.
Yeah.
Unless they have somebody who they haven't told us is booked.
Flip.
No, well, maybe Flip.
Got all happy.
But
Well, I mean, supposedly I'm still waiting for the Briscoes because, like, in that first episode after being the Elite, when they were talking about the season 2, if you look at, on the whiteboard in the back, there's like matches for All In, and everything's crossed out except for the Briscoes versus a crossed out name. So that's why I'm still waiting. I'm like, I thought the Briscoes were supposed to be All In.
Maybe it's because the Briscoes were the trio champions. Maybe they go against the SCU. Briscoes and somebody else against SCU.
The guys you said, right?
Yeah, so-called on
I need to watch that.
Who's the third guy? Is Kazarian, Christopher Daniels, and who else?
I forgot his name. I feel really bad because he probably gets that a lot.
Yeah.
And it's a black dude, the one that he's forgetting that name.
Yeah, I forgot his name. Goddamn.
But they're really good, and then the character they're
perfect.
portraying right now,
Yeah, they're
it's fucking good.
hilarious. I want to get their shirt.
So for people who doesn't know, they pretty much go to every town and they say,
this is the worst town we've ever been in.
because they're from Southern California,
Southern California.
so they
yeah.
want to go back to Southern California. So
That's
they
what-
always compare the city they are to Southern California.
Yeah, and it's hilarious because like I forgot one of them. They were actually thinking like Europe.
Yeah,
and then
UK.
it's a background. It's you're looking at them from the back, and then they're looking at this really nice like hotel palace kind of looking thing, and they're like, "Oh man, that's so beautiful. I wish. Oh dude, I can't wait to go there." And all this stuff, and then the camera just starts going in closer and closer, and then they're on their phone looking at one of them. It's the Hollywood it's the Hollywood sign, and the other one it's just the California state flag. I was like, "Damn,
That's freaking awesome.
yeah." But their little gimmick thing on being the elite is hilarious.
And their shirt, it's about to go out in Hot Topic, but not all Hot Topics. I don't know if we are getting
I
that
hope
shirt.
so.
Just order it online.
But they're coming out with the shirt where this is the worst time we've ever been in.
Damn.
I don't want to get that for El Paso because I feel that.
That shit hit hard. Nah, bro, but just with that one match second match that's been announced, I'm already all in.
It's Cody versus, what's his name?
Nick Aldis.
Nick Aldis, and his championship versus Ring.
Yeah,
versus the Ring of Honor.
Yeah, because since Cody missed out on winning the Ring of Honor
Twice.
championship twice,
In
with the second time,
back-to-back days.
Yeah.
second time was a triple threat, right?
No, it was a fatal four-way.
Oh, yeah, it was a fatal four-way. And then, man, Black Machismo, All In confirmed himself. Also, Jay Lethal surprisingly won the Ring of Honor championship.
It was a big surprise. I wasn't expecting
I didn't think that.
Yeah,
I
bro.
thought Dalton Castle was going to retain.
But I mean, Jay is a really good wrestler.
I think we called it. One of us called it, but I was surprised he actually won it. Like,
well,
two
we
of
didn't
us
even know
called
about the match.
Yeah, well, we just knew about the
Because the
triple
first
threat.
match, the triple threat was Maurice Curl, Cody, and Dalton Castle. And then
the
all of a
second
sudden, the next day, they did this fatal four-way.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird. I don't know if maybe Dalton got injured and they needed to get the title out of Dalton Castle or something.
He's been injured. He's still injured.
Yeah, that's true. Because why will he win the triple threat just to go lose it in the fatal four-way the next day? It wasn't on a pay-per-view because the pay-per-view was a triple threat.
Yeah.
The fatal four is just a regular.
Like the day after house show kind of thing.
Well, it's because they now Ring of Honor has their streaming app. Yeah, it's called the Honor Club, I think.
Oh.
So now you can stream all their shows there,
Oh, okay.
or some of their shows, but not the pay-per-views. The pay-per-views are just like half off if you're part of the club.
Boo.
Still a half off because aren't they like what, like $50?
Nah, they're like $20. They're cheaper, right?
They're 30. I
Oh,
think it's
shit.
29.99. That's like the one we got.
I
Yeah,
never
we
paid
got
attention-
that.
I never
So
paid
you're
attention to
paying
the
like
price.
$10.
We never patient.
Yeah, I was like, I never paid attention to the price. Anyway, but I think, well, I mean, because you couldn't have, the first night you couldn't have Cody win it, because then all the speculation would have been with like, oh, now it's title versus title now.
Yeah.
And then he would lose it the next night. It's like, oh. And then, I mean, with Marty Scurll, you could have had him win it.
I think you can have
But-
Marty with the title for a little while.
But then, I mean, it would be another dissension in the Bullet Club again.
But it's looking like the Villain Club is the Marty's looking to do the Villain Club.
Maybe, but I don't know. I again, I was just completely shocked that Jay Lethal won it.
Because honestly, now we don't even know who's in the Bullet Club or who's out of the Bullet Club, or everybody's doing
I know,
different
yeah.
shit.
Bullet Club's just all over right now.
Like
man.
you have the OGs or the Destino of Guerrera.
The Gorillas, yeah.
You have the Golden Lovers, which is not part of the Bullet Club.
I know he's not part of the Bullet Club and shit.
You have Cody by himself and Hangman, who's about to go to jail apparently.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's right.
Hangman, the mindless stooge who just follows, who just does whatever Cody says.
And
Damn.
Marty's cool by himself.
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing his thing with Flip Gordon.
Oh yeah.
What is he doing with Flip Gordon?
They're
Flip
taking
Gordon-
up Japan.
Yeah, they're taking
It's
up
'cause
Japan.
that's a new section. That's a new
Oh my
section
God.
on being the elite. You
Yeah.
have to watch it.
Yeah, because
Damn.
it was back when they did the Super Junior tournament.
Yeah.
Marty and Flip were rooming together, and then they started their own little segment. It's hilarious.
Pretty hilarious.
Damn.
He thought Flip was death.
Oh yeah, because he can't have caffeine, right?
Alcohol.
Alcohol. There
Alcohol.
you go. Yeah.
And he got drunk.
And then he disappeared.
He disappeared. Like, oh my God, where's
Yeah.
Flip? Where's Flip?
That shit was hilarious.
So, yeah, it's...
It's a good show. You guys got to watch Being the Elite. It's really great.
I was looking for Steve Amell.
Steve Amell.
Look, fuck you guys.
We'll check it after to see the spelling.
I don't know.
Talk about
I
Steve
can
Amell.
see
He's
it.
out of jail.
He's out of jail, Stephen
Oh, yeah,
Amell.
thankfully.
And being the elite for insufficient evidence. So, pretty much they know now, or at least Matt knows, that Hangman did it. Hangman, for people who did it, he killed famous dick wrestler Joey Ryan.
Damn. All because he was jealous of his cock.
And the last show, it's called Memorial or Funeral.
Oh,
they
yeah,
have
they had a funeral.
They
I
have a
didn't watch
funeral
it,
for
but
Joey
apparently It
Ryan,
was hilarious.
who by the way, his hot wife didn't attend to. They asked her, "Do you wanna go?" It's like, "No, I'm not gonna go." And then one of them is like, "Oh, she's pretty thick." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
She's pretty deep.
So they had that. I think memorial that's what it's called.
Yeah.
And for Joey Ryan,
The visual?
SCU was in the background.
SCU was in the background. Yeah, and then
Bernard.
Hangman was there, but he started like saying stupid shit. And he left. That's when Matt's like, "Hey, are you okay?" After.
Oh, okay.
So it's a really long episode. Now they're going like 20 minutes
I know.
over every
really?
episode.
Oh,
I was
shit.
like, I can't even watch them on break anymore.
Damn.
You can take an Edinburgh break.
Nah, they watch me.
They're like timing Tony and
For some
his
reason,
job.
dude, they do. Like,
They-
the 1 second this fool slips up, they're all over him, dog.
They're not anymore because I'm gonna be
Anyways,
the
you
one
see,
in charge
can't
when
even-
he goes to
Oh, yeah,
lunch.
no.
When he goes to break, I'm gonna be the one in
It's
charge.
that jealousy of being in love with the pro wrestling, man. People
Hey,
can't
just make
handle
sure you
it.
stay out until 4:09 because I show up a little late.
I have to be there at 3:30.
Damn.
No, but at the door though.
Oh, okay.
Facts. Before,
You want to talk about the G1 special or why you want to talk about that?
I want to talk about Jay Lethal real quick.
Oh, yeah, the accusation.
Yeah.
So apparently she was his manager, right? I think that was her
Yeah, that
role.
was her thing. Yeah.
Taylor Hendricks, who's, I mean, let's be honest, she was saying a really good wrestler, but she's really good to look at, right? That's what worked with
Facts,
Jay Lethal.
facts.
Because when I saw them like 3 years ago on a Ring of Honor show, damn, she's fucking fine as fuck, and actually worked. The pairing, like it looked like ring-wise, it works.
Yeah.
But apparently behind the scenes, it didn't work so well. Because Taylor Hendricks has just come out and says that if she got off TV or she got kicked off of Ring of Honor or whatever, because she just wasn't sleeping with Jay
Yeah.
Lethal.
Yeah. Ring of Honor officials made her allegedly made her sleep with Jay Lethal, and she denied it.
They were part of a faction. The House of Truth, I think that's what it's called. Because back in the day, Ring of Honor was just like New Japan. Everybody was part of a
Faction.
like when you went to a Ring of Honor show, they were like Jay Lethal from, or the Young Bucks from. The Young Bucks were from Bullet Club, obviously. But this guy from this place and that guy from that
okay.
place, like everybody was part of a. I think there still are, but I'm not sure.
They probably just don't announce it.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway, well, she didn't want to sleep with Jay Lethal, so according to her story, Ring of Honor fired her,
Damn.
and supposedly she can't find a job anymore.
I mean, she's wrestling in the indies, but no. I mean, it's just like those jobs where you get paid like $25.
Yeah.
Hey, she's trying to get
I mean,
that name out there.
And
but
she
can't
went
'cause
she
of
went from
wrestling,
being the
man.
manager of the Ring of Honor champion, which at that time Jay
Jay
Lethal
Lethal was
was
huge.
I mean, I remember me being one of them saying Jay Lethal might be the best wrestler in the
You're
world
hardcore on it.
Damn.
at that time.
Mark II. Yeah.
Well, Mark because I tell him.
Oh, okay.
It's just a representative.
He's the hangman to your Cody.
Damn.
No, depends. Some things he has when he has his own opinions, they're really stupid. So.
Shout out to Mark out there listening.
Am I right, Tony?
Yeah.
That's all right, Mark. I still don't hate you.
Oh, we don't hate him.
Yeah, no. But yeah,
don't
I
hate
mean,
your
this
opinions.
is really big. If it's true, it's really big for Hangman, for Jay Lethal.
Yeah, because he might never get signed with WWE.
Right.
Yeah,
That's why.
he might lose his job at Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
So, like I had mentioned earlier, does this fall within the line of the Matt thing too? Like, I mean, it's different situations, but it's
It might be worse.
something where WWE
might be
just
worse.
wouldn't want to deal with it because
look at
there is
Enzo.
the allegation. Exactly.
Look at Enzo Amore. He might be worst.
But then too, like
got released.
at that point with the Enzo thing, man, it was again because they didn't know about the situation. He didn't let them know, whatever, and they found out. With this, at least, what if it happens and then nothing comes of it, right?
Well,
As in
yeah.
trial-wise and
If
everything.
it's because he already came out and said this is not true and blah blah blah. So
Yeah, like
So-
everyone said that this is all fake. She's just really hardcore pushing it.
Right. She just needs her name public
but it's
places
weird
right now.
because it all started because she wasn't talking about it.
She never said anything until Jay Lethal won the Ring of Honor title.
But she didn't even talk about it like by herself. It was she got triggered, I guess, because there was a guy on Twitter who says something about look at what happened now with Jay Leto, something triggered her to say it.
Yeah,
it's not like she just came out and say it.
Yeah, she went on a hardcore Twitter rant.
So actually, that make her more believable. The fact that she got triggered. It's not like she came out and said, you know what, I was this.
No,
like
okay.
she got pissed off because somebody told her something, so she just came out with it.
What if she's just lying?
No, she might be lying. I'm not
Yeah.
saying. I just saying that it makes her more believable because it wasn't something that you just came out and said.
Okay, I get you.
But I don't know. I don't know if it's real or not. I mean, these kind of things are really hard to like.
Yeah.
Especially this day and age, like when it comes to like domestic abuse or like sexual assault or anything.
Sexual harassment.
Yeah, I mean, no disrespect to women, but like right away, everyone's the person who's being accused is guilty until found innocent, instead of the other way around.
And then the thing is, you're never found innocent. You're found not guilty.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is like Enzo is not innocent in it. Enzo is just there's no sufficient evidence to make him guilty.
Right.
Like,
So you still have those people who, in their eyes, he's guilty.
Like you don't know. And sometimes it proves to be wrong. Like there's this case with a famous football player now that it looks like he did it now. Jameis Winston.
Oh, I
Like,
well,
like
I mean,
now,
yeah,
like
but
now
then-
it looks like 3 years ago when he got accused. It looks like, you know what? He probably did it because it looks like now there's more shit coming out from him. They were like, he probably fucking raped that girl.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
And then, but then also in the same case, like another football player, Reuben Foster, he's a middle linebacker for the 49ers. I mean, he went through basically his whole rookie year of being accused of domestic violence and all this shit. And then finally, just recently, all of a sudden, like they found, like he's found innocent, not guilty.
Yeah.
He was legit innocent, but there's still people condemning him for it.
Right.
When like clearly the girl was wrong. Like they have text messages of her telling her friends about that she's gonna make this shit up. Like it's bullshit.
Right. So regardless, it just stains the name, man.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
it does.
And like I was telling Jose, at this point too, right now, I don't think it would affect him as much because he's just that great of a name, you know, and of course he's gonna deny it. So right now, I think he's at a perfect stage where wrestling fans are all like, that bitch is crazy. So it's not your typical idiot fan that's like, oh my god, how could he do such things, and like this and that, and that's the people that's saying the name, you know
Well,
what I
I
mean?
think him denying it shows that it's not real.
Yeah.
Because if there was a chance that it could be real,
He
he
wouldn't
wouldn't respond at all.
Yeah.
But with him, Ring of Honor, and other people saying no, this isn't true. To me, it feels like it's not true.
Well,
at all.
Ring of Honor hasn't said anything. They just say they're gonna conduct
Oh,
an
and the investigation.
Yeah.
True.
But yeah, I mean, either or not, but I mean, he might never get signed with WWE. And I mean, it's a shame because he's not that young now. So this comes out at an age where if he's gonna be signed, it will be like
has to be
right
now.
now.
Okay.
And especially more than likely, he would have to still spend like another year in NXT before he even
Development.
goes to the main roster.
Unless he completely blows up more than what he is and goes to Japan and does what AJ
Yeah,
did.
because the only person who's done that is AJ.
But it's because he was really big in
Yeah.
Japan.
I mean, not even like Adam Cole, EC3, any of those guys who they're big, but they're not.
They're not AJ big.
Yeah.
Kenny Omega will be signed
Yeah,
to the
Straight to the
main
roster. Yeah.
The Young Bucks too.
Yeah, definitely, I agree.
But
Cody.
Cody.
the
The
one
rest-
that everyone already
Cody.
fucking knows.
I mean,
Cody.
Cody. Not Marty Scurll. Marty Scurll will have to go to NXT.
NXT.
Yeah, him and
Hangman
Hangman.
Page.
Everybody
NXT.
else, they will have to go to NXT.
Ibushi, he would go to NXT. I
Yeah,
think.
Ibushi.
Ooh.
Ibushi will go to NXT.
Yeah.
I don't think
Okada
so.
will go to a main
What
roster.
about the star part we
maybe
had
not
here
because of that.
and the Mae
Kenny?
Young Mae Young, what the
Ibushi?
fuck?
No.
Oh,
Okada maybe will have to go to NXT because of the language barrier.
True.
oh yeah, because Shinsuke did that.
Shinsuke
True.
was big.
Yeah.
Was huge.
So you're right then. Same
But I
thing
mean,
with
he
Ibushi
could be
then, too.
he could be like Shinsuke, where like he'll just show up and automatically
Yeah, of course.
the title match right away.
Right. Put him in freaking stellar matches and shit like he did with Sami Zayn right away.
I mean, Shinsuke was really good at the beginning of NXT. He was
All of
after.
NXT.
He was
bro.
good in Onyx, and
No,
then
but well. Oh,
Yeah.
NXT.
Like even his runs with Samoa Joe and shit were pretty dope. Like once he hit the main roster, that's when he's still till this day hasn't done shit.
I mean, it's just
It's not his fault. It's not his fault.
Part of it is.
Well, I mean, he
you
wants
kinda
to
look
chill
like
too,
he's in
so-
an autopilot. Like he's like, I'm getting my money. I don't
Exactly,
give
yeah,
a
like he's
fuck
coasting,
anymore.
yeah.
He got comfy with it. That's what it seems like.
Maybe he's just too old and he just doesn't have it
He
anymore.
wants to chill, man. He's getting the money. Why fucking put his body through what he did in Japan?
Because he doesn't. Maybe he just doesn't have it anymore. He's old.
I think he has it in him. It's just I think
But
he realized he's like, yo, let's do this like 3 times a year.
Well, that's what I'm
it.
saying. He have it? Like if he
Full
goes to
time?
Japan,
No, I don't
I don't
think
think
so. I
he will
think
go
you're right
back
on
to
that.
Japan and wrestle that way he used to do it.
Yeah, I'm-
Because he just doesn't have it anymore.
yeah, I think I'm with you on that. Like, can he? Yes. Can he do it every single time? I don't think anymore.
Yeah, I mean, maybe in a special, but not even in WrestleMania. He didn't.
No, man.
But I mean, that was more the storyline though, because the match wasn't bad. It was just like the end was like, oh my god, the fuck
Well,
is this?
because that
shit?
was before the whole. I mean, that at the end of the match is when he did the whole nut
Yeah,
check.
once he had lost.
So he still could have put on a great match and lost, and then still done that.
But we
Yeah.
don't know how good physically AJ was though, because he was coming out of that injury, and we
Oh
didn't
yeah,
know.
that ankle injury.
Maybe it wasn't just Nakamura. Maybe it was AJ. Was like, you know what? Let's.
And before we actually sign off, guys, there's one last thing I want to talk about, and it takes place today.
The G1 special.
Today, July 7th, for the people. I mean, we're not
Yeah.
released that. It's probably after.
Hopefully, on
So basically, 3 weeks from now.
probably.
Shots from Tony to Big Dog.
I know you did it last week too, asshole. Both of you.
2 weeks.
Well,
ago,
you
we
haven't
didn't record
released that
last week.
episode.
Yeah.
Fuck y'all. Anyways.
Anyway, but today, yeah, the G1 special, and it's happening in San Francisco is today, and I mean, it's technically like a normal house show, but the card itself is just really big.
Who's in the card, dog?
The card is well, the main event is Cody versus Kenny Omega.
Oh,
Which,
okay. That's
for
right.
the first time, I think someone on Twitter said since like 1970, it'll be the first time that 2 non-Japanese wrestlers would fight for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
because
crazy.
AJ never wrestled against a foreigner or Brock Lesnar, or because those are the only 2, right? Foreigners champion. I
Oh,
guess.
no, you know what? Yeah, Brock Lesnar I think was against Danny Bird or some shit like that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because there's only been 3 now. Foreigners IWGP champions.
Oh no, but yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like early 2000s.
But this since when again was it? What year? Since it's the first time it's 2 foreigners defending for the or
I
fighting
mean,
for
if he was Brock Lesnar,
No, yeah, that's why it had to be.
I'm not sure. Because Kenny hasn't defended it against anybody, and AJ never defended it against any
a
foreigner.
foreigner. Oh, okay.
So yeah, it had to be Brock Lesnar.
If
So,
it
like, in
was
the
Brock
early
Lesnar,
2000s.
like 2005, 2006. So Kenny Omega and Cody, you guys think there's actually a chance, right?
I think there is a chance for Cody to win it, honestly.
And drop it when? Because he is not gonna main event Wrestle Kingdom.
You don't think so?
Nah. Do you think Cody will main event Wrestle Kingdom?
No.
I do.
No, I'm thinking about it. No, man.
Cody could keep it, and then Kenny Omega
I
can
think-
win the G1.
It's gonna be a close match, bro. But yeah, I think Kenny's
I think
keeping it.
Kenny's retaining to the. If Cody
Kenny's too
wins,
huge right now, man.
Well,
he's
yeah,
like,
obviously,
he's
but-
so huge that right now that I don't think they want. I don't think New
No,
Japan
yeah, I
would
know.
want to do the
I know,
sacrifice right
but
now
I
to do
still
that.
think there is a chance.
In the future, not right now.
I would be surprised.
Not tonight.
big
That's what I'm trying to say.
stun.
Not
I would
tonight.
be like, damn, this is. I don't see it.
Not tonight, bro.
I
Again,
do see
not
Jay White
tonight.
losing the title though. And
That
I
one,
think,
yeah, straight
I
up,
think
bro.
that's my prediction that Jay White will lose to Juice Robinson.
I actually think so on that
I mean,
one,
yeah,
bro.
'cause, I mean, Juice is coming in hot because he got the pin over Jay.
And then it's a US championship in the US.
US.
Right.
Is Juice. What is Juice? Is he
Australian?
American or he's not American?
No, I don't
No.
think so. Let me check. Wait.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I mean, it would make sense for Jay White to lose that. Plus, Jay White is losing a little bit of a steam, no? Like they're not booking him like this amazing. I thought they were gonna do a better job with Jay White.
Yeah, especially since he's the only champion in Chaos. Like I thought they could have done something like with Okada Jay White.
Yeah.
like how they're doing with Kenny and Cody.
Maybe, yeah, because now Jay
Oh,
White.
shit,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
he's
he's
from-
American.
He's
Yeah, he's
American.
from Illinois.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's perfect.
Then
Right.
the tag team championship, the IWGP tag team champion, the Young Bucks versus Evil and Sonata.
I think Evil and Sonata get it back.
I don't see it, but I will not be surprised. Like I see, like this is like a 60-40 Young Bucks, but I think Evil and Sanada have a chance. I don't see the Young Bucks losing here in the United States.
Yeah, that's what I was like, no.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, fuck. It's the United States.
But
It's
it
the
might
rematch
be,
clause.
It might be good though. Might be good.
Yeah, I think it'll be good.
I think this match might actually be the best match over the card.
Which one? The Young Bucks?
The Young Bucks versus Evil and Sanada.
It's going to be great. Don't get me
I
wrong.
don't
It's
think
going to
Kenny
be really
and Cody's
good.
gonna be
But
better.
No, I was thinking Jay and Juice.
actually, yeah, I was about to say the same thing, bro.
I don't know,
Like-
Jay. I'm not convinced.
Yeah, bro, have you not been watching him wrestle?
The last
Yes, but
yeah, but it was just a tag team
we
match.
still don't know who's his tag team.
It was a tag team match. We don't know who the fuck his partner was.
And Juice, I don't know. I mean, everybody see.
And Juice has been-
is he really that good as everybody says?
Yes,
I think so,
he
man.
is, and then
I
also
think he's actually misunderstood. What's the word I'm looking for?
Underappreciated.
Underappreciated.
Yeah.
That's the
And
word
then
I'm
also,
looking
like-
for.
I mean, no, he's good. Now, well, today he has to prove he's that good.
Yeah,
It's
oh,
today.
definitely,
And he
definitely.
will.
I
And
mean,
so will
hopefully they
Jay
are.
White.
Both
I mean,
of them
when
have
Jay
to
White-
prove that they're that good today.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah.
you gotta look it back too when Jay White had his match against Hangman at the last
Special.
American show. Yeah, like it was a great match.
It was good. I don't know if it was great.
It was a little above good, but it wasn't amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
I pulled a mark on that one. It wasn't great. It wasn't a great match.
It was a little
but it was a little bit better than good.
Wow.
Because it was there, but it didn't give you the edge of like, oh my god, like it was like that's pretty good.
It was a good match. It was pretty good.
It was pretty good. That's the word. It was pretty good. There we go. It wasn't just
like,
good. It was pretty
hopefully they are, because I mean, if they prove they are what we all think they are, then it's gonna be a fantastic match.
Yeah.
Because it's their first chance to be on a 1-on-1. In New Japan, it's billed as the co-main event because there's always like a main event and the co-main event behind them. There will be the second one, unless they put the Young Bucks on that.
No, they shouldn't.
And then, but it's because there's always my perception that tag team matches are either bad or fantastic. And I think it's going to be a fantastic tag team match. That's why. Because I always think that tag team match are never like in the middle. Like they're always either bad or
really
great.
good or yeah. True.
So that's why.
Shout out to the rain out there.
And then we have the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship, the Takahashi with Daryl.
Daryl the Cat, dude. Talking
we're not getting
talking about
fucking
Daryl the Cat. Yesterday, I actually looked up Daryl the Cat to buy him.
My God, you should buy him.
I am gonna buy him, but I got to think about it. That cat is $50. I was like, oh fuck you, Daryl.
$50?
Yeah, bro.
That's 10 pops. No, it's not.
That's much
nine
better.
with
Because that's
tax.
much better.
No, yeah, it could be like 10 because it could be 3 for 30.
True. I'm not even into pops, but true.
Daryl the Cat's expensive as fuck.
Right.
You should come out with Daryl the
I was
Cat
like, huh?
pop.
I'm just gonna get a fucking Bernard.
Yeah, dude. Might as well
I
spend
want
like.
Barry, the whatever.
Fuck Barry. He's a traitor.
Damn.
Anyway, it's Takahashi versus Dragon Lee.
Mm.
Pretty interesting match.
Yeah.
And then Okada and Ospreay versus Naito and Bushi.
Yeah.
That one's gonna be good.
That one's gonna be awesome, dude.
Hopefully, coming since they're in a tag team match, they might not just be like, but it'll just be like, because there's no storyline or anything, so it's like, just have a match.
And then is the Never Openweight Championship, Hiroki Goto versus Jeff Cobb, which was Matt Riddle. That's Matt Riddle's tag team partner.
Okay,
Jeff
yeah.
Cobb. So,
Wait,
Freaking
Goto got the title back?
yeah, Goto got the title.
When did he
When
get
did
it
he?
back?
Yeah, when did he be?
Because he lost it.
He
Last
lost
time
it
we were
to
watching
who?
him.
To the big white dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I was
Yeah,
like,
it's like, wait, he's
that's
the
why I thought it
champion
was the
again?
rematch.
Yeah.
But,
Well, no,
okay.
it's Hiroki Goto versus Jeff Cobb.
Okay, cool.
Michael Elgin, right? That's what you call him? Michael Elgin. The little short, bald,
Yeah.
buff dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never knew they had the rematch. Fuck.
Well, apparently they had a rematch and Goto won.
Nice.
And then Kushida and Tanahashi versus
Damn.
Maris Cole and Hangman Page.
Oh, nice.
And that's it.
Suzuki is not in it?
No. Yeah. Toru Yano and Tomohori Ishii. Or Zack Sabre Jr. and Minoru Suzuki.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice.
Tag team match. And then the opening match is going to be Sho and Joe.
Oh,
Okay.
Joe, Rocky Romero. He's actually going to wrestle this time.
Oh, shit.
Ricky Romero. That's my man right there.
Geto and Yoshihashi versus Chase Owens. Another Takahashi. And then Tangaloa, Tomatonga, and King Haku.
Tangaloa, there we go. That's his brother.
Yeah,
right?
Tangaloa.
Is
His
it a
Tangaloa.
triple threat tag team or?
No, it's a 5-on-5.
Oh, okay. That's what I was
Joe, Rocky Romero, Guido, and Yoshihashi versus Chase Owens, who's part of the Bullet Club too.
Oh, so it's basically the Bullet Club.
Is Takahashi? Yeah, all of them are part of the. King Haku is part of the Bullet Club.
Probably.
Who the fuck is King Haku?
There's so many people I don't even know.
Because it's not Bad Luke Fail. Bad Luke Fail, that's the big dude, the black dude.
Oh, that sucks. It's cool.
He is pretty awesome.
Yeah, he's not gonna be in the card. It's just Tangaloa, Tamatonga, and Chase Owens. Yeah, Chase Owens is the one that's always got with Cody, with Kenny, and in the Bindi lead clips.
Oh, okay.
He's really good friends with Kenny. But I mean, it looks like today's show is probably gonna be better than any WWE show in the last year.
Any WWE show coming
Main
out?
roster show.
Yeah.
Because their NXT shows are really good. Are you expecting a 5-star match?
I'm expecting a 4.3
Match or pay-per-view?
pay-per-view.
I mean, are you expecting an actual match that's gonna be a 5-star match?
Yes.
I don't one? See it.
Juice and Jay?
No. Now
I
that
see-
you,
I
now
see.
that I'm actually thinking about it, I'm like, damn.
I mean, you say that's gonna be the best.
The
Right,
highest match would be
right.
like a 4.5, 4.7. I don't see a 5-star match
yeah,
at all.
4. Yeah.
I'm not seeing a 5-star match, but if it comes, it's gonna be great because we're not expecting it now.
Yeah.
Because there's potential.
Yeah, like that. There'll be good matches there, but there just won't be any where it's like, oh my god.
because the story,
Right.
it's that the thing that there's no a lot of storyline behind these matches, so you're not expecting it.
Yeah.
But Kenny and Cody may have like had a bad match on purpose, or not a bad match, an average
Not
match
an
on
amazing
A
match.
storyline match. basically.
just because they wanted this match to be great. Maybe we don't know.
Since that's in
Maybe.
the U.S.
That's
soil,
why,
just
yeah.
to open the eyes of New
Yeah,
Japan
maybe we don't know. Maybe
representatives.
they come out and
That's what I'm
give
hoping
us
for, but
Right.
I mean, like,
give us an amazing fucking match. Will be the second match, and then since Cody won the first, that's what I
And then
think.
again,
Cody
he's
won the first
also
one, so
Kenny.
Ken is winning this
And then
one.
again, he's the champ too, bro. So it's not like he could just look like a average wrestler.
Who, Kenny?
Yeah.
Oh, of course no. Kenny can't look like a. Kenny has
And
to
we'll be
look
like,
good.
yeah, we need our title
well, I
back.
don't think
Plus,
Kenny,
that
I don't
wasn't
think
even
Kenny
the main
will ever
event,
make it
right?
seem like it. What?
That wasn't the main event, right? From the Best in the World? No. Supercard of Honor?
No.
No, the main event was Dalton Castle against
Yeah.
Marty Scurll.
Yeah.
So this is the main event. So
This is the closing show.
this is the closing of the show. Last time Kenny
I
closed a
can't hear you,
show.
Tony.
Oh, what?
I can't hear you.
Oh.
I
Last-
was letting it slide, but it's too much now.
Last time Kenny closed a show in the US with New Japan, it was the Golden Lovers versus
Oh my god.
the Young
that
Bucks,
was-
which is still the best tag team match we've ever seen. Not the best match we've ever seen because Kenny and Okada did that.
Yeah.
Well, Tony only saw
Shut
two
up. Why are you
That's gonna be an every episode thing now.
Fuck this shit.
Do you want to talk about anything else, or that's it?
I think that's it for this
Yeah.
episode,
Raw and
brother.
SmackDown sucked, so we're not
Yeah.
talking about
Yeah,
that shit.
the only good thing that happened was the funny segment that was awesome with Kevin Owens and
Oh,
Braun Strowman
Braun
with the
Strowman,
porta potty,
yeah.
and that wasn't even a match. It was a pretty funny.
I
segment.
mean, it was a match, but it ended up being just a segment.
Yeah, it ended up being an entertainment ending, which was pretty cool. That's pretty much it. But otherwise, nothing happened. Nothing that's like, yo, you guys need to know,
Good. So,
right? About time. Well, not even about time, dog. Because it's Raw, bro. It's just painful to watch. SmackDown again, you can watch it, but nothing relevant's happening at
Nope.
the time. So I guess that's it for this week, fellers. And right in front of me, Jose got really happy today because he finally received his pops. And just in case you guys want to check him out, you can check him out at Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, because he's going to post them up so you guys can actually go and buy your own little Young Bucks pops because he's in
Hot
love with
topic
Tony, say
exclusive.
hi to
at
the
Hot
camera.
Topic. It's true.
No.
You guys make sure you support these guys and their little everything, man, just because they're literally making what was impossible possible for people that don't have a chance or the ability to reach the major leagues. So just like that, guys, I'm sign off. Any last words, Don Gato?
No, thank you very much for listening to us.
Appreciate the love.
Tony?
Tony?
Nah, deuces.
Damn, straight to the point. Alrighty, guys, till next time.